Hello and welcome to another exciting video. As I screw up my mic as I adjust it while talking. Yeah, not gonna edit that out. Don't care. Yeah, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. As yeah, I come out with videos as often as I can. So yeah. Bunch of stuff to talk about today. Lots of things. Just realized I have a long time to talk today, but I'm losing it today, guys. I promise. Well, I don't promise, but I would like not to be losing it, but here I am, apparently. Yes, not going back and re-recording this, don't care. Y'all probably love me for that anyway. If you've even made it this far in the video, which most of you haven't. Pretty steep drop off after about a minute and a half. Actually, a minute and 36 seconds is where it drops off, about 70%. The rest of you, thank you for making it this far. You guys are doing good. I am not. Yeah. But things to talk about today. Lots of things going on in the racing world. One of my beloved home tracks is closing permanently, and I am extremely sad about that. The words of Elvis, I'm all shook up. Yeah, the big shocker a couple days ago now. And now that I've had a couple days to ponder on it, and just very upsetting. Another great historic racetrack is closing. As I clip the corner there pretty hard. Didn't really affect the truck though. Yeah. Rockford Speedway is closing permanently. After this is going to be their last season, as it's being sold into development, which we all know means more fucking houses. The original owners recently passed away. It was a husband and wife team. Hugh Deary died, I want to say, over a decade ago now. I remember that vividly. But the matriarch of honestly all of short track racing in general, she was the person to model after, aspire to even. Miss Jody Deary was the other, was obviously the wife and co-owner of the track, the founder. All 75 years. She died near the middle, I want to say, beginning to middle of 2022. I don't remember exactly. I just remember being very saddened. I mean, the woman was in her 90s, so I believe she was in her 90s. Could be wrong about that, but anyways, it's a historic track closing, and yeah, my like right after they announced that, my Twitter was just blowing up with, NASCAR Twitter was kind of blowing up over it, as a lot of guys grew up in the Midwest, racing at, tracks like Rockford and Slinger and Madison, and I mean those are tracks I grew up going to as a kid, even as an adult. Grundy County, all those places are still going strong. Well, I thought Rockford was still going strong too. The family said they'd never sell, but obviously something changed. Because the kids were running it, and I thought they were doing a pretty good job from what I heard. I didn't make a trip out there last year as I was still living in Florida. And didn't have a chance to go once near the end of the season when I moved back here to Illinois. From where I'm at, I'm about probably an hour 15, hour and a half from the track, and technically Loves Park, Illinois. So I spin a lapper out there and then hit the wall because, well, that's what I do apparently. Not as tired as I was in that last video I made. I made this before that. I wasn't quite fading as bad. But, yeah, Rockford is like a huge loss. I was hoping it would be open for years to come, you know, a place where, you know, my daughter can grow and, you know, kind of hang out at the same places that her daddy hung out at as a kid with my daddy. I don't think my dad's as shook up as I am, but yeah, my dad's not been the same after his stroke, but yeah, I mean, he's still upset, but probably not as much as I am. Yeah, so that's that. Things I am looking to do this year, speaking of Rockford, I mean, I've been trying to, you know, put a car together to go race this year somewhere, whether it be Rockford, Sycamore, Slinger, Madison, Wilmot. Wilmot is literally like 20 minutes from my house. Literally, guys. Like, probably closer than that. I could... I mean, if I was racing a compact car, which is what I want to build, just because it's cheap and easy, and my wife won't yell at me for spending too much money on stuff. That's what I could probably fucking drive to Wilmot. It's that close. You know, and with a compact car, you could race basically every short track in the country they have a division for. In some way, shape, or form, and all the rules are pretty similar depending on where you're at. I would obviously want to build a car where I can, you know, run at multiple tracks. Rockford is definitely the priority this year. So if y'all want to contribute, buy a little cheap car on Copart for me and hook a brother up, that'd be awesome. I've been looking. I haven't found one that I've really liked that's kind of fit my guidelines. I'm not sure I'd be able to verbalize my guidelines for the perfect candidate. Preferably a Honda, early to mid 90s body style, preferably like a sedan, like a Civic sedan, or if I can get a Del Sol, that would be pretty cool, or a SRX would be even better. Although I've heard some tracks won't even accept people showing up with CRXs. So that might be a personal car kind of thing. But every one I do see for sale goes for way more than what they're worth, just because CRXs are hard to come by. As you guys can tell, I'm a Honda guy. That's what I grew up building and racing, and as a road race car that I can still drive in the street. Time attack kind of a thing. Real progressive suspension. Still soaked up the bumps on the street, but was still stiff enough for what I was doing it with, and actually probably had the right setup. I mean, I see guys go way too stiff with that shit. Stiffer doesn't always mean fast. Let me tell you, for road racing, if there are any road racing guys listening to this or watching this, whatever, same difference. This is almost like one person podcast style. Since I do these voiceovers now, that seems to be a winning combination for me. If y'all made it this far, let me know in the comments below with the comment RIP Rockford Speedway. Yeah, since we're about halfway through this video-ish, give or take. Yeah, well, it's definitely a way for me to fill time, is me talking about how sad I am that my favorite and kind of home track, asphalt track that I grew up at, is gonna be no more after this year. My daughter will not be old enough to realize that. Kind of sad about that. My wife had never been before. She'd been to other tracks around the Chicagoland and Wisconsin area, but she had not been to Rockford before. So at least she'll at least get to go, at least as a spectator. Although, if I actually am able to put a car together at some point this year, she could be my crew girl. She could work on cars a little bit. Just whatever I've shown her so far, which hasn't been much. Mostly because we don't have the time or the money for a project that I can actually show her on. But she's getting there. As I winter mac and cheese dinner for all of these races so far. Just dominating. I was still not quite fading, but like right after I was done recording all this. 'Cause I literally recorded like 3 videos worth of content in like a day, and then instead of sleeping, I was up all day cleaning after that, which was stupid on my part, but just health-wise, not doing the greatest. But I'm doing alright. I'm still making it to work. Not that I really want to go anymore. Work's been that bad. But, what are you gonna do? Most jobs are like that, right? Man, this is definitely where I was getting pretty tired. As you guys can tell, it's smacking the wall at coming out of the corner here. As I spin another guy out there. But other things in racing and motorsports, lots of stuff going on in Florida right now still. I saw Travis Pastrana actually picked up a win in his class one night. I know Justin Haley basically won like everything he was in over the last week. Since we last spoke, I think he's won like 2 more features. Winner mac and cheese dinner there again. Trying to so much stuff going on in dirt this week. My brain is just gone mush. I saw David Gravel pick up like his 3rd win of. He's won like the last 3 nights of sprint car racing. So yeah, that's a thing. Trying to think of what else has happened. Ashton Winger won on Tuesday night for the Lucas Oil late models. I don't remember who won yesterday or Thursday night was won by. Actually, I think Wednesday and Thursday night were won by Hudson O'Neill. In that Rocket house car, which is good for him. Making the money. Doing the things. I think I already talked about Tyler Erb winning earlier this year in the last video, because I think he won like the night before. I saw Davenport, and was he your last night's feature or the night before last? Didn't even make it out of a B main because of issues. I haven't really had a chance to watch like any of this stuff. I watched like hot laps of the Lucas event yesterday, and that was about all I had time for because I had to start getting ready for work. Taking care of the child, adulting things that I have to do on occasion. Putting away my birds. If you guys don't know, I have chickens and ducks and a goose. When it gets dark, I put them back in their little, cages. I mean, they're not little cages. I mean, they have, like, lots of room. Mostly they're separated. The chickens and the ducks are, because the goose hangs out with the ducks. I have, like, 2 chickens that like to hang out with the ducks, which is fine, whatever. I don't know about you guys, but my birds have not been laying eggs, especially my ducks have not laid an egg in probably 2 months, since the first time it was like really cold out. When we had that negative temperature, I think it was the last time they laid anything. In the summertime though, all of those ducks will lay 1, sometimes even 2 a day. So I'm not really worried about it yet. Temperatures have been climbing here recently in Illinois, northern Illinois. But they're going down. Y'all got me talking about my fucking birds. My parents' birds, technically, but I am the guy who takes care of them. Yeah, I got only 2 eggs, so I was able to collect. The 3rd egg was eaten, just nothing but the shell left by our one bird we call Martha. Big fat black chicken. It's probably why she's so fat. She eats half the eggs that get laid. It's too bad. Because I got a couple chickens that are laying right now. And actually after recording this, I'm probably going to go feed them and whatnot, and check for eggs, and do all the things that I do in my little backyard farm. Yeah, all the things as y'all watch me basically dominate most of these races, even while tired. Pretty tired right now, but not nearly as tired as I was recording this gameplay and the voiceover of the last video. Also not as drunk either. Not that I really get that drunk. You know, I've only had one glass that I poured like 3 hours ago. Yeah. I also feel like I'm losing my voice right now, so there's that too. It feels really dry and scratchy. But that's neither here nor there. What else is going on, guys? Oh! This fucking thing happened yesterday. Apparently Kyle Busch is going to run 5 Colic races in the Xfinity series. He just posted a video yesterday just trying to be like Mike. And he was like, I'm back. Gonna run. So apparently he's gonna run 5 Xfinity races, 5 truck races this year. No surprise for the trucks, but very surprised for Xfinity. I thought he was gonna be done. But what do I know, apparently. Yeah, that's just crazy. Kyle Busch decided to go Xfinity racing again, and for Colleague. Who saw that coming? That was not my NASCAR bingo for 2023. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah, all the things. Trying to think of what else is going on here. Cover this last, 40 seconds or so. I can't really think of anything else that is like of note of racing things going on. If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Be part of that Noti gang. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that's going to do it for this video. We're probably about a half a lap away from winner mac and cheese dinner. And that's going to do it, guys. So hope you have a fantastic one, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.